record. Hello, good day to you. So, welcome back to the I Can't, I Won't worksheet. Possibly my favourite thing that I have learnt about and kind of developed over the last few months. Okay, should have deleted this bit before. Okay, that's some training in there. Okay, so this sheet is designed to pull out your emotions about certain subjects. Okay? So it's designed to get to the bottom of a problem rather than just dealing with one particular situation. It tries to deal with all situations where you've been feeling a certain emotion. So this is what it can do. So we need to find a situation, really, a belief, a thought pattern, a feeling that you can't get rid of, that you can't change. Okay? You don't know how to move forwards or to alter that perception of that situation. Just going to move myself so I can go up here. Okay. So it could be financial. It could be when in your job. It could be if you're self-employed. It could be in some sort of any kind of business situation that you're in. It could be your health. It could be weight loss. It could be a dodgy knee, a dodgy hand, a dodgy foot, a dodgy ankle. You know, some sort of organ problem you have, or some sort of health condition you have. I can't get better. I can't get healthy. I don't know who to listen to. I don't know what advice to take. I don't know what to do. Okay, I can't move forward. I can't move on. I'm stuck. Okay, so it could be any situation where you're feeling like you're going through. You're just repeating the same actions over and over. You're having the same emotions over and over and over again, with all sorts of things that are going on in life. Okay, I use this a lot. Okay, these kinds of things particularly for my kids, because one of them is particularly frustrating. Okay, so I can't understand how she feels. So I changed that to I won't understand how she feels. That means the block is my block. Okay, so why am I not understanding what she's going through, what she's trying to show me, what she's trying to tell me through how she's behaving, which obviously I see as rude or horrible, or she's being nasty, whatever. Okay, I don't want those perceptions to be my perceptions of my daughter. Okay, because she's kind and lovely and beautiful and fun. Okay, and that's how I want to see my daughter. Okay, so this is key for that relationship. And it's also key for my business, because I can't earn a certain amount of money that I want to earn. Okay, that's the mentality that I've been stuck with for a long time. Okay, if I change that to I won't earn a certain amount of money that I want to earn. Okay, let's just think about it, and let's just say $5 grand a month, because that's what's going to. I'm going to be comfortable at $5 grand a month. My mortgage and bills are going to be paid. I'm going to be able to go on holidays. I'm going to be able to take time off without being scared. I'm going to, so I won't earn $5 grand a month. That's kind of my internal magical figure of that's where I'll be. Kind of, there's no fear of money situation. Okay, for you it might be 3, it might be 10, it might be 2. It just depends on what your life situation is like. Okay, but financially, that's where I kind of need to be, or that's where I feel. I say need is a funny word. Okay, so maybe more on that another day. Okay, we don't actually need anything, because if we needed it, we'd have it already. Okay, that's the crux of it. Anyway, so I won't. Okay, I can't. Let's do a little live example. I can't understand why my daughter. No, I won't understand why. I'm going to change it a little bit. Acts, because it's an act. Okay, it's not. She is not that emotion. She is not mean. She's acting mean. Okay, so is it true? Well, no, because she's not that way all the time. She is not mean 100% of the time. Absolutely, 100%. That is not true. Guarantee it. Okay? Occasionally, like the 0.1% of a day, she can be mean. Okay? So there's an element of it. Okay, and she's obviously learnt it from somewhere. Probably me. Okay, or someone else around her. Okay? So she's learnt meanness from somebody. Okay? She wasn't born with meanness. It's come from somewhere, and it's either how I've behaved or how someone close to her has behaved. Okay? And if I see meanness, it means it's probably me that's delivered it. Okay? And that's my responsibility to deal with. Okay? So I need to understand that my emotions, God, I'm angry about this. Okay. What else? Okay, this is my fault. Okay, so this is another thing about this form. Okay, we've got to understand that this is about taking responsibility. Okay, it removes us from victimhood. Okay, there's another thing I want to show you about being a victim or accepting responsibility. Okay, accepting responsibility is where we have power, because when you accept responsibility for how you perceive things, it puts you in a position of power to change how you perceive things, which means you get to choose how you feel. Okay? Because if you're a victim, you don't get to choose how you feel, because other people's actions make you feel a certain way. Okay? They make you. Okay? It's not true. Okay? And it's not until you can understand this that you can understand going from victim to going from responsible. Okay? And it's hard in every situation. So you might feel responsible in a good portion of your life, but you might feel like a victim in other parts of your life. Okay? But we're trying to reduce that victimhood and expand the responsibility side of things. Okay, so we want to go victim, responsibility. Okay. Anyway, so I won't understand why my daughter acts in a certain way. Well, don't give her time. Okay, I'm in a rush. What else? I'm frustrated. Okay, because I'm saying the same thing over and over. Okay, saying the same thing. So it doesn't have to be an emotion necessarily. It might be a way you behave. I'm going to edit that now. I'm going to say behaviors. What do you do? Okay. I don't do this, but maybe you cry. Maybe you take yourself off somewhere. Run and hide, essentially. Maybe you go to the kitchen, cook a meal, eat some food, eat. Maybe you do that. Okay, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Okay, the fact that I've written it probably shows that I do it at least some of the occasions. Okay. So, and there might be a dozen more things that you want to put in there. Okay, for whatever situation it is that you're working on. Maybe there's fear. Maybe I'm scared that I'll overreact. Or even there are times when I may have overreacted. Okay, my wife's here. If she's watching this video, then she'll probably be nodding away that I have overreacted. Anyway, where in my body do I feel these negative emotions? Okay, I wouldn't say this is 100% necessary to notice where in your body you're feeling it. Okay? Chances are it's chest or stomach, okay, but it could be anywhere. Okay? This is one of the kind of optional bits on this, okay? But feel free to pick or to kind of just close your eyes and just go, where am I feeling this emotion? Where am I feeling this frustration, anger, fear, whatever it is? Okay? I am willing to surrender. Being rushed. I usually pick 2 or 3 out of my list. So here, the frustration. I'm trying not to pick the behaviour. I don't know why. Okay, maybe for you, you do want to pick the behaviour. So the behaviour would be eat some food. It would be get away from the situation. It would be go and run and hide, or whatever it might be. Frustration, anger. Okay. I'm just going to put these emotions down here. I'm asking for. Again, I'm just going to remove that because I think that confuses matters. I'm asking for help. whatever help you might be asking for, whoever's help you might be asking for. I don't mind who you ask the question for, who you're asking for help, okay, because it doesn't matter. Okay, the fact that you're noticing a problem and you're asking for help. Okay, you notice a problem, you ask for help. Okay. I was going to say something a bit about prayer. Okay, obviously a lot of people are religious. Okay, not me, but maybe you are. Maybe someone you know is. Okay. You might think this is a bit like prayer. Where this differs from prayer is that prayer tends to be, it comes from a place of fear, particularly if you're doing something personal. So someone in your family is sick, maybe they're really sick. Okay. You're asking for God's help because you're scared of what will happen if they die, okay, or if they get even sicker, or if they can't work. The sickness leads to they can't work, or sickness leads to them not being able to look after the kids, or whatever, and you're lumped with more responsibility. Okay, so you're scared of the responsibility that will come if they stay sick or if they get sicker, okay, or the changes that will happen in your life. There's a huge level of fear, a lot, in prayer, and I'm generalizing, okay, so I'm not saying that's everyone, okay, and that's not how everyone prays or whatever it is they do. It's just the thing that I noticed from how people pray and how people, it's manifestation as well, okay, so the law of attraction kind of stuff. It's not necessarily prayer, it's law of attraction. Okay? It's all of these things that people ask for in manifestation type statements or prayer type statements or prayer type phrases. They often come from a state of fear of loss, okay, or a fear of what will come if these things change. Okay, but what we're asking here is to let go of fear itself. Okay, so we're trying to stop our own fear, okay, or stop our own anger, or whatever it is emotion. Okay, fear is obviously a big one. Okay, but we're trying to accept blame, okay, accept responsibility. Okay? We don't want to blame ourselves, okay, because this is the first time you've probably learned this stuff, that actually I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to, but you mustn't blame yourself, because blaming yourself, okay, is another form of victimhood. Okay, so we want to accept responsibility. Okay, so you can't blame yourself, because that's not a good way of doing it either, because if you start going blame, you start beating yourself up, okay, and then you don't feel good, okay, and then you get more fear, and then more grief, and then more suffering. Okay, so we don't want blame. Okay, we want to accept responsibility. We're over here. Okay, someone described this to me as red energy. Okay, so all of our negative emotions are red energy. They come from fear. They come from victimhood. And we've got green energy over here, which is kind of everything from, I'll explain this another time, okay, from courage up to kind of peace, love, and joy, and eventually enlightenment. Okay, so levels of consciousness, if you want to look that up, okay, David Hawkins levels of consciousness. Okay, this is where this stuff comes from at the minute. So I'm asking for help. Okay, doesn't matter where from. Okay, could be God, Muhammad, the universe. It depends on how you think of things. Okay, to let go of these emotions that I'm feeling. Okay, I would always try and give myself 5 to 10 minutes to do this. Okay, I tend to do this last thing at night when I'm going to bed. Okay, so I'll because I've done it a lot. I write through my head. It's not perfect. I should really write it down. Okay, I should, at the bare minimum, write it down. Okay, so if I was going bare minimum on this form, let's do the steps. Step 1, I can't. I don't know why this is on here. I can't. Blank. Step 2, I won't. Step 3, I feel emotions. I have thoughts. I behave like this. Whatever that is. Some sort of behaviour, okay, habit, eating food, drinking, whatever. Okay. Step 4, I am willing to surrender. So emotion here, emotions or behaviours. And I am asking for help to make them. That's 4 steps. Okay. So you don't necessarily need to print off the worksheet to kind of do it. The worksheet's there to kind of give you a bit of guidance as you go. These 4 steps are the key things for this worksheet. Okay. I can't do something. Okay. I won't do that same thing. Is it true? Yeah. Sorry. Need that in there. Step 3. True. Is it really true? Or can I know? True. And depending on the situation, you might want to go, am I okay with this? Or am I really okay with this? I really think deeply about it. Am I really okay with this? Step 5. Okay. So yeah, those are needed as well. Because if it's not true, then we don't need to work on it. If you're okay with it, am I okay with this? Yes. Am I okay with feeling this way or not being able to do this? Am I okay? I can't go to the gym regularly. Am I okay with this? Yes, I am. I won't go to the gym regularly. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's no problem for me. I do not care. Okay, because I know I can train without a gym. Okay? I can have a body how I want it to look without going to the gym. Okay? Am I okay with it? Yeah, no problem. Okay? But for someone else, I won't go to the gym on a regular basis. Is that a problem? Yes, because if they didn't have the gym or a gym partner or a personal trainer or some sort of other thing, okay, they're not going to go and train. They're not going to gain the health that they want to gain. They're not going to act and behave in the way they want to behave unless they've got that accountability, unless they've got that all the tools, because they're not sure what to do outside of a gym. They don't have facilities at home, space at home to do the kind of things that I would do. Okay, or they don't want to run. Okay, that's my favourite thing. I just shorts, t-shirt, maybe headphones. Okay, jacket if it's cold. Off I'll go for a run. Okay, no problem. Easy for me. Okay, but for you, that's not what you want to do. Okay, fine. Maybe you need a gym. Maybe you need tennis rackets. Maybe you need a tennis partner. Maybe you need a club. Maybe you need a golf membership. Whatever it is. Okay, so we always feel like we need something to get something. Okay. So, all right. I hope that explains it. If anyone has any questions on this form, let me know. Okay. I hope that explains things well. Okay, and I just want to reiterate the importance of this form. It's massive. Use it as often as you like. I'd say the minimum you should really use it is kind of once a week, okay, just to kind of keep on track. Okay, look back over your week and go, okay, what situations came up in my week where I couldn't do something, couldn't do that because. Okay, in this we go because doesn't matter. Okay, I'm not. We need to cut out all the becauses and ands because they're just excuses. Okay, all becauses and ands are excuses. Okay, can't understand why my daughter can be so mean because I'm not a 3-year-old. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not a 3-year-old. Okay, I don't get inside. I'm not inside her head. Okay, I haven't lived her life. Okay, so I can't understand that. But it doesn't matter. Okay, I was a 3-year-old at one point. Okay, so subconsciously, I've been a 3-year-old. My brain understands it to some level. Just consciously, it doesn't. I need to get the subconscious to take over. Okay, and this is going to help my subconscious let go of the conscious kind of blocks and get out of my own way. Okay, so this is why it's such a powerful form. Okay, because it can be used on anything, for any emotion, for any situation, and not only does it work on that one situation where the one that you're kind of the key one that you're thinking about, but it's also working on all situations where you felt those emotions, which is awesome because it cuts out all situation analysis of all kind of all problems in your life, okay, we try and break them down into minutiae and go, well, I should have said this, I should have said that, and such was being an arsehole about that word. And we hold on to phrases and we hold on to conversations and anger and all this kind of stuff. This cuts through that crap and just goes, right, okay, I felt anger, okay, cool. Where was it? Let it go. Cheerio. Thank you. See you again. Hopefully I won't see you again another day, okay? I'm about to say see you again another day. Hopefully not. Rightio. Okay. If there are any questions, ladies and perhaps gents at some point, pop them in a comment, send me an email, info@Retrain Pain, or send me a message on Facebook, or wherever. If you've got my number, get my number. Bye. Still recording.